So for this week, we've got most people on their, I guess what would you would say their comfort decks, what you would expect them to be playing. Jordan here, we've got him on his Boros Kitty list.
So for those who aren't familiar with it, you're playing artifacts that have various comes into play effects and things, like when they come into play, you draw a card. When they die, you draw a card. And then he plays things like Glinthawk, which is a really efficient flyer as long as you have an artifact, because it bounces it to your hand. Also, Core Skyfisher, same deal, 2/3 flyer. Have to bounce a permanent to your hand, so you can bounce lands and things too.
Yeah,
but he's got Kabira Crossroads that gain you life. He's got Kuldotha Rebirth, which gets you 3/1/1 goblins for just 1 red if you sacrifice an artifact.
And you can do all these really cool things like, you know, you get to, basically the deck wins by, you know, bouncing its Prophetic Prisms and Ichor Wellspring to just draw you a bunch of cards and just grind that incremental advantage.
And playing an Ichor Wellspring and then Kuldotha Rebirthing it, you know, for 2 cards you get 3/1/1s and 2 more cards.
Right, it's just so much value.
That's, so the thing with this deck is, the name of that deck.
Despite the low mana cost, it's more of a kind of a mid-rangey deck. The goal is to just, like, you know, get you into the mid game and just grind that incremental advantage and just beat you with that card advantage from there.
Yeah, I had some real difficulties with another version of this deck, the Azorius version, while playing a blue, which is more mid-range / late game, because their late game was just so strong.
Yeah,
I couldn't keep up.
This deck has one of the stronger late game, just because it just draws so many cards. And like, you know, cards like Lightning Bolt,
has inevitability,
right? And like Galvanic Blast in a shell like this that just has, you know, the 4 of each of the white and red artifact lands, has all these artifacts. Being able to deal 4 damage in just 1 card like that is huge.
Yeah,
it has so much reach. So let's move over.
Most of the time, it's going to be a strictly better Lightning Bolt. Yeah, go ahead and switch over.
Troy's playing his bread and butter, mono green Stompy.
Put dudes on table, get dudes in opponent's face.
Yep, swing dudes sideways. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I think that in this matchup, Jordan probably has a bit of an advantage if he can get some creatures down in the way early on.
That's the big thing. Basically, if
he's got removal, he's got blockers.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you know, Troy wants to win this game by he wants to win super early, just blow him out early. And Jordan wants to stabilize, and if he can make it past like turn 4 or 5, I think he's going to be in really good shape.
Well, and that's the thing is Jordan has not only all of these pieces of burn, he has all these ways to gain life. He's got Kabira Crossroads that he can bounce with the Skyfishers and then replay, and that's a
huge.
Non-negligible amount. There's also Circle of Protection, green, 2 of them in the sideboard.
Yeah.
As well as Celestial Flare, so he's really kitted out rather well against in this matchup.
Post sideboard, definitely, he has a huge advantage here. And I mean, Troy just doesn't have a whole lot to bring in naturalize, but he only has one. He has 1 naturalize. He's got 2 lethal sabotage. It's pretty good, but
yeah, but I mean, it's going to be rough. I think.
Yeah.
I foresee a rough set of games for Troy. Maybe winning 1 game, but
well, I guess we can go ahead and get our player started.